Hello and welcome to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at another Star Wars Titanium ship, the Star Viper, or the Virago, whatever you want to call it, Prince Xizor's fighter. Now, this was featured prominently in Shadows of the Empire, and it was in the video game at the Skyhook battle, which was a great game, great last level. You know, you had hundreds of these, hundreds of TIE fighters, a Star Destroyer, and you had to take out that little base. It was great. But anywho, Shadows of the Empire to me is like an unmade movie. I wish they would make it, and they never did. It just was the book, the audio book, then we had the video games, the comics. It even had a soundtrack. It was a big deal in the 90s. But anyway, when I saw this, I had to pick it up. And this fighter is unique, and this always falls. It's kind of loose. But it has a lot going for it. It's got nice paint, a nice mold, and it opens up like a X-Wing sorta, so it's really neat. So let's get right into the review. I want to start, instead of just looking at the ship, I want to open it up, because I really like this. The two wings fold down, and these wings fold up. That one fold up a little too much. I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. And these two sections here, which are guns, wrap around. And it's not super tight. And what we have here is the ship all opened up. And that is sick. I love this thing. We have our cockpit, the two guns, the four wings that are opened up, the engines. It's great. So I guess I'll start looking at the mold now. Starting off, we have our cockpit, which is molded real well. Oh, there goes the gun. Whatever. And at the top, we have some panel work on the wings, which all the wings are the same. We have nice sculpting there, line work. That goes all the way up, and I love this edge here. More molding work going around the side, up until the gun. On the back, we have our engines, more molding here, and on the sides. The guns are molded real good. We have two barrels here. All this molding going down. And right here it hinges. The wings, they're on this hinge here. That's more molding when you close them. For the bottom, we have 3 screws, our peg hole, and nice molding. Got some lines here, copyright crap. And lines down here. I think that covers everything on the mold. So let's start looking at the paint. I want to start right here. We had this light gray color for the main body, and that goes all the way around. For the wings, we have metallic silver, which is really neat, and that's hit with like a light dry brush or something, and you can see it right there. There's some strokes, and that just makes it stand out more with some of the details. It's not very prominent, but it is there. Actually, it's sort of like a maroonish color. Like right here, you can see a little better. Now, besides that, we have black, and that's for the cockpit, the sides of the cockpit, the 3 dots there, and on this side. Then we have black on the wings, black on the bottom, black on the interior of the wings. That's kind of cool. Black for the engines, and black for the tip of the guns. Now right here we have a dark orangey rust color on the top of the cockpit, and that is brushed back and kind of speckled in the front. And that's really the only place that particular color is. On the bottom we have like a maroonish version of that goes all the way to the bottom. And let me open the wings here. And then is spread on the bottom right here. Okay, for the wings, which is on the top and the bottom, we have this orangey tan color, and that's on this section here and here, and on the sides of the wings. And like I said, it is on the bottom. In the back, like I said, we have black for the engines. On the interior, there is yellow for the inside, but on the rim, it is orange, and it gives this cool effect that it's hotter on the inside of the engine than the outer walls, and that's neat. Now, looking at the guns, they were both painted a little differently. Let me get them folded out here. As you can see, we have a little dark wash there. Black wash, I mean. Black wash on this side, and this one's more silver with the black tip. This one, however, is hit with the black wash in the same spot, but the whole gun is painted with that maroonish rust color that was down here. And you can see the bottom's more shiny. You look at the top, it's all painted over, and I don't mind that. And that was a neat thing about the original trilogy. A lot of the ships had battle scarring and they looked dirty. And it made it more cool looking, I think. Okay, and that does it for the paint. I believe I covered everything. So let's measure them up and compare it to some other vehicles. When measuring a Star Viper, it stands the tiniest hair under 2.5 inches. So it's a smaller ship, but when the wings all open up, it makes it real tall, so I guess it's a nice trade-off. And just like most titaniums, we have our peg hole, we have our stand. Just get that in there, and you're good to go. There goes the wing again. For comparison, I have it next to the titanium TIE Fighter and Red 3, and they look real cool together. And these were the 3 fighters that were seen at the Skyhook battle in the video game anyway, so this is really cool. And that does it for my review today of the Star Wars Titanium series Star Viper. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next time. Bye.